Hi, I'm the Goose, and today I'm going to show you my planner for 2020. Yes, so let's get started. I'm sorry for the hiatus, but I had some things to do, and also, as you can see, I've changed my setting. Now I'm filming on my desk, and it works. So I hope it works. I don't know, but anyway. This is a Hobonichi cousin avec version. This cover is the A5 Safari, Nice Safari from last year collection. So this is not new. I bought this pre-loved in September and I'm using ever since. So I added a cover on cover because you know, it just it gets dirty kind of easier. You know, this cover are indestructible, but they kind of get dirty, and especially with everything going on, and I always bring my planner with me. I just wanted a new layer of safety for me. So inside I have the book. So one of these blank notebooks. These are kind of smaller, so they can fit in there, but I'm going to show everything in a minute. And I also added which I'm not sure if I'm going to keep. This is the Midori MD cover. You know, it works because it actually fits the Warrior cousin if you want, but with the help actually of a hairdryer it will fit bigger cousin, but it doesn't fit into the cover really well, so I'm probably going to take off this layer of protection. And in the pocket, so I have stickers. So in this kind of paper envelope I have stickers. I buy the template from Etsy, and I cut them myself because I don't own a silhouette, which it is kind of over my budget at the moment, and probably it will be for the next 5 years or so. Here is a personal printable of a yearly calendar. I'm using this as a content planner for the channel. I actually have another version of my content planning on Notion, which is an app I'm using to kind of group things that now are sparse through different notebooks. So I'm going to make a video on that later, but anyway. And I use a pencil on this mostly because if I get this kind of giant brilliant idea of doing a video on something that's kind of time sensitive, I can switch things up. So I also have this stencil, which is the green one. You know, I started using the Hobonichi this week. Today is the 1st of January and I still haven't used it yet for obvious reasons. So yeah, I have another sticker in there, which is I have these two stickers. One of them says currently reading, and it marks when I start a new book, and I also have a finished reading version, and they kind of match the colors. So to keep everything neat, I just save the similar color in this kind of pocket. So let's put everything back together. If you know where I get something, just ask in the comments. So that's the easy version. Also, I made a card since I didn't have space to put my usual, if you found this planner, please call my number or send me an email. I laminated this card and I put on this my phone number and my mail, so if I happen to lose my planner, someone can get back to me, because it doesn't, this planner is going to have a lot of information that matters to me personally, like pictures, journaling and such, but unfortunately I don't really, but I have nothing of value to offer to other kind of people. So I also have these earth stickers that I'm going to use to, these are from Flying Tiger Copenhagen. I'm going to use to mark the days that I spent with my boyfriend. You are going to see this later. I have this tombow. This was into a set that someone gave to me. It's it's an instruction on how to letter. I'm terrible at it because my hands are too weird to make things actually work. I have also stickers, which are the boxes, you know, half boxes I think, full boxes, four boxes and third boxes, which I use in the weekly section. These are the only stickers that I will use. I decided not to go for the kits, mostly because I actually use the sidebar, so it probably won't work for me. Here I have this volume. This is from EO Edits. You will probably see another video in which I'm going to film my boyfriend's planner. I set it up. So it's one of the vellum that I printed for him didn't really turn out well. Two of them actually, so I decided to put this into my planner. And I also have these stickers. This is from the style planner. Lettering is from boyfriend. Here is my, I mean it says key but actually it's color coding. Anyway, I changed my color code, so I've decided to put it into this inside. So yeah, I didn't put anything onto this page, mostly because I just like the look of the year 2021, you know, this dashboard kind of look. So I mean, it has to be relaxing, not too full. This is the 2021 main calendar. I bought a kit. The yearly kit is the only one I'm going to use. This is because I messed up these two parts, as you can see. But anyway, this part, this was kind of necessary because to me it was kind of unreadable the original way. So this is going to be helpful because I really reference a lot this kind of plan. This part especially, this, I mean, I don't really look at 2020 or 2022, but I really use this part, and having a unreadable calendar because it's written in a language we don't speak is kind of an issue. And this is the index. I haven't filed anything yet because I didn't really have the time or the inspiration to do that. Basically, this is going to work as my index in my strategy. I'm going to write if I took some interesting notes. So yeah, I'm also going to since this calendar go through December, which it covers the second part of the year, I'm going to use this as a future log. So, and this part especially is going to be an index for me because I need an index. I used this system in my last strategy. I actually reference it back. So yeah, here is my December calendar. As you can see, marked, you know, it came to me on the 18th. I counted the days which we haven't seen each other because of lockdown. Yes, I messed up the page, sorry. I don't care. I mean, I care, but it looks better. I mean, here is a project that I'm tracking. I've written the things that I need to pay in green. I have an appointment this day, and I don't really have anything else to do for now. So yeah, which is the kind of the kind of weird time after a lockdown where you still have anything to do and you want to do things, but you find that it's not really a doable thing. So I haven't written anything other than festivities on there. So yeah, this is not going to be used, the July calendar, but anyway, I used this calendar, so today it's 1/1. I haven't written anything because I was sick this morning. I got wasted yesterday, so here I've used these pastel highlighters to mark everything I need to do. Time blocking don't really work for me because I'm too much of a mess. So I just here is a list of things that I've done and commentary. One of my favorite spreads, if you follow the channel for a while, you know that it's a line a day spread. I decided to move it in this section after midnight and before 7 a.m. because these are my, the hours that I am actually awake usually. I'm going to write notes like it is my first video, so. And I just marked this in pencil, but yeah. I tabbed the weeks and the dailies, and I also used this repositional tab from Post-it, yes, Post-it brand, to mark the monthlies because I find that useless to mark a page after another, sort kind of work. I've written in pencil the stuff that's supposed to happen next week, like here. Here is my to-do list. As you can see, I have a to-do list here, so I'm not really going to fit a kit in there. Also, I'm going to use this tool. I actually haven't written anything just because I didn't pay any kind of attention to this, but yeah. So this is my weekly. I'm just going to record what I did versus what I'm supposed to do, what happened, fun things, and maybe also an ideal kind of day that I have had, if that's supposed to, this works, but I need to make it work. This is going to be useful, especially once I start working, so I can, see what kind of time I can give to work or to other projects. So I just love this kind of weekly. Actually, it's not my favorite weekly. So here is January. As you can see, I still kept my project kind of section, and I just use Post-it here and here. Here is still my novel kind of things. I finished my novel, but I'm still going to need an editing. So here is when yesterday I drunk planned. So as you can see, my writing is the worst. I'm still using those kind of stickers. You can see the color is matching. And yeah, I also marked the what's called this one. So I just marked the grid spacing, yes. So everything's fine, and let's go on the pages on the back. This is going to serve, so Hobonichi usually have a few note pages, it depends on the year. This cousin has 8 pages if I'm not wrong, and the other one has 4. I'm going to use this as my boyfriend place to write me some notes because he likes to, we usually write on each other planner, so it's going to be space. This table is not going to be used. This graph paper is actually going to be a pen test section, so I actually have another Hobonichi, it's the weeks from last year, but yeah. These favorites I'm not going to be sure, so probably it's going to be a movie tracker, the movies I'm going to see at the cinema, if I can go to the cinema again, or restaurants, but I don't really know, and also I also don't really know how to use this for my 100 section, because I already have a book to read list, and it never worked for me, so yeah, I don't really know. These Japanese pages, they are not really going to be used in any way, shape or form because I don't speak Japanese, so yeah. This is supposed to be a kind of prep section, but this is the kind of things I would use, but I don't speak Japanese, so I'm just going to keep this here. This is a gift tracker. I'm going to compile this gift tracker as soon as I finish to record this video, because that's extremely helpful, because I always forget what I get to people, what people give to me. So this is going to be extremely helpful for me. This is the address section. I list. I didn't finish to to compile the number section, but anyway, this is going to be my address. I need a place to write phone numbers of medical health providers or something. So I decided to use this page for that. This is not going to be used in any way, shape or form, and here is my flag. So I just loved this flag, and if you are curious, this is the bisexual pride flag, and this is the non-binary pride flag. So I like the combo. It printed out really bad. I'm not sure why it's so dark, but anyway. And here is the last page. It's a few post-its. So, and here is the notebook. As you can see, this is kind of smaller than an actual A5 size. So yeah, it's a mess. And yeah. Also, I have an index. I'm not sure if I will ever reference to the index, but anyway, as you can see, I made a mess. Here I'm going to list in a more kind of explicit way the things that I need to do, the projects I need to complete, etc, etc. I marked this tab with the weekly, and I'm also going to use this little booklet for ongoing projects that takes a lot of time, that don't really fit on a post-it or take several months. So also I have made a tab with a list here, and yeah, I just have written on this page. So for now, here I don't have anything, so I mean, it's just a piece of paper that I use to absorb the extra ink from my fountain pen, and yeah. So as far as so in this back pocket, usually, oh my god, this is dirty, sorry. Yesterday I made a cake, so I really love this kind of poster they give you when you buy an Hobonichi, so I decided to keep it with me in this pocket. This year they made, last year was a comic, this year they made a guide, sort of guide, where they explain all the different ways on how you can use your Hobonichi, which is great because a lot of people just buy a lot of planner and have no idea on how to use them. So it's thin paper. Last year it was kind of card paper. It was kind of nicer, but I like this one more. So editing me just realized that I haven't shown you this page, which is the most important one that I did. I show you the pride flag, but I didn't show you this. And these two are freebies from the style planner when I bought the stickers. I have 3 quotes. One is from Matt Ike, which says the price for being intelligent enough to be the first species to be fully aware of the cosmos might just be the capacity to feel a whole universe of world of darkness, which is from his I can't remember the title. If you go on my Instagram and you scroll to the post, you will see my book notes. Here is the say a jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one, which is kind of motto of every single person with ADHD. Goals at the road to misery, which is true. Yes, it's true. And I still have my quote here, which says difference becomes deviance and deviance becomes sin in a society occupied with normalcy, by Carol Gilligan. This is a pictures from Pinterest of an house. I draw this myself, as you can see. And it represents my novel, which I want to finish, definitely finish. I have this is with the goose, and it says no god, no masters. I found this on Instagram, not on Instagram, Twitter, I cannot remember where this is from. I'm going to search it and then link it in the description box. I have this kind of accountancy thing here because I'm looking as well. I am an accountant and I'm searching to work as an accountant. I have this quote from Sartre, which says "Devoir s'être des autres," which it says there is other people. So, which kind of 2020 showed us in the worst way. So, as a stationery, I'm going to change things up because my boyfriend gifted me this fountain pen. This is a Miss Safari in bronze. I'm not sure if it's picking up, so I'm going to use this is Diamine Jet Black ink. It dries very fast. I didn't make a lot of mess like I thought I would have. You know, the mess you saw in the booklet, like this one, it's because it was the first day I actually was something on with a fountain pen. So I'm also still going to use the Pentel Energel 0.5 for notes and journaling, so I can distinguish everything. And on the wicks, because you know this works, and this is an extra fine nib actually, but when you write, it writes like 0.5, so it's not thin at all. And these two are too big to fit into the weekly section, the monthly section, and the index obviously. So I'm going to use this Muji 0.38. These are the only gel pens that work on this, which is also the reason why I choose to use highlighter. Sorry, today I'm not okay. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like it or subscribe. I'm going to film a plan with me video next week. We are going to have fun because it's my first time setting up an Hobonichi and it will be fun. So stay tuned and see you next time.